Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing What If Deku Was Nightmare Sans Part 5. From all this from the comments from the last video, looks like you guys actually really want this series to continue, yeah, so let's jump in. So, UA. It's Deku and Dream, and it's been like a week, like 2, maybe 3 weeks since the All for One incident is what I'm gonna call it. And then Aizawa comes into class this morning, and he's like, "Today, class, we're gonna be talking about your work studies." Oh, and for hero names for these two, it's Nightmare and Shattered Dream. Well, it's Shattered Dream now. It was Dream. But, yeah. Back to the topic at hand, work studies. And let's say Deku and Dream go through their recommendations, more or less. And let's say they both got one from Night Eye. But, it wasn't because of One for All or anything, because neither of them have One for All. Because that'd just be overpowered. All of us know this. But, let's just say Nezu was, like, very interested in their quirks, because, you know, how, unique they are. And that's the reason I've come up with. And, yeah, so, first day in work study, Dream and Deku walk over to, Night Eye's office I'm pretty sure that's what this is. And then they walk in, and Mirio and the other chick is there. I forgot her name. But, they walk in. Yeah. So, yeah. They walk in, they introduce themselves to Mirio and, Bubble Girl, I think is what her name is. I think. I can't remember. But, yeah. So, basically, they get into Night Eye's work study, and both of them do. And Mirio and Bubble Girl, Jesus, leave the room for a bit, and Dream and Deku sit down at I almost said Nezu, Night Eye's desk. And Night Eye's like, "So, what is your quirk? What are your quirks?" Basically, explain what the quirks are. And I've already done it once. I know I've already done it twice in this series, so I'm not doing it again. So basically, because I'm lazy. So basically, they tell them, no, yeah. Let's say I'm gonna change one thing about Dream's quirk. Instead of it being called Sweet Dream now, it's Shattered Dream, because I feel like it, and it goes along with the story. So basically, he comes up with the same excuse that Nightmare did. Basically, it's the backdrop of their quirk. So yeah. Oh, and for Dream's thing over his new form, he's about as good as Nightmare is. Deku, same thing. He's about the same level as Deku is, because he's seen Deku train and fought him multiple times. Oh, and this Shattered Dream form gave him a big power boost, especially with his bow. It's surprising how powerful he became. Oh, and I didn't find this out till recent. Deku also got a weapon, but I'm just gonna give him this now. Better now. better now than later, because I didn't know about this. But basically, I'm gonna give Deku a scepter, a staff of some kind that he can use to basically cast powerful magic. Is gonna spells. That's legit what it does. So basically they explain what their quirks are, and Night Eye wants to see this in action. So basically they go to like the gym area where they train, and basically Night Eye puts Dream and Deku versus Mirio to see for Night Eye to see where their power level is to compare it to Mirio. So the thing starts, and not Mirio. Let's say Deku. No, yeah. Let's say Mirio. Mirio kind of sinks into the ground and kind of slingshots himself like he does, and he tries to punch Deku, but it doesn't work because goo. He tries to, but it doesn't work. It's like punching, like it's like punching slime. It's not gonna do much. And then like Deku's like, really? Is that it? And then Deku pulls back, and he swings, and he tries to hit Mirio, but Mirio uses his quirk. Just to make Deku even more overpowered, let's say Mirio can't phase through his goop because I want to make him overpowered. Not even Mirio can beat him. So this punch lands, and Mirio's kind of like caught off guard by this because Mirio's just like, didn't I use my quirk? And then what's his face? Mirio sent back. Dream summons his bow, and Deku summons his staff. And Dream like pulls back with one of the big arrows, but instead of it being blue like usual, it's pinkish. It's not like hot pink; it's dark pink. It's pinkish purple, more or less. And Deku summons his staff, and he does this kind of energy slash, is what I'm gonna call this. Jesus. Yeah, and Deku shoots some like magic blast out of it. But Mirio faces through it. But then Deku and Dream both teleport where Mirio is, and they doing some tag team stuff. So like, Dream would hold Mirio in place, and Deku hit him up into the air. Dream teleport up in front of Mirio, punches him back to the ground. They basically juggling him in the air, and then Mirio's and Night Eye's watching this with his. He is like in total shock because Mirio's like what, top 3 strongest students at UA, and he's getting wrecked by some first years. And then once they're done, Deku kind of throws Mirio up for one last time. Dream summons his bow and shoots him with one of the big arrows, knocking Mirio out. And Mirio is done. And Night Eye is a complete shock. Because Mirio was strongest out of the big 3. The top 3 strongest students at UA. He just got beat by 2 first years. Yes. He is in complete shock. And then Deku and Dream look over to Night Eye. He's like, and then they're like, who's next? Then let's say one day, Deku and Dream are out on patrol. But let's say Dream converts back into his original form, because I'm pretty sure I said he could do that in the last part. Because of his positivity, kind of reflects with the negativity from the apple. And they're walking on the sidewalk patrolling, and then they like cross over an alleyway into the sidewalk, and Deku gets like hit on, like, not like hit, kind of like gets nudged into by this little girl running out of the alleyway, and then Deku, then he sees Overhaul walking out behind her, and Deku gives Eri to Dream, and Deku's like, take care of her, and then Deku talks to Overhaul, or Deku's like, so what you doing chasing after this little girl? Like, if I'm not correct, if I am not correct, those are bandages around her arms, legs, and most likely torso. And why would she be running from someone like you? Unless she was either, one, afraid, or two, trying to get away. So, and Deku's like, I'm giving you 5 seconds. I'm giving you 5 seconds to explain yourself before I tie you up and hand you over to the police. 1. Deku starts counting. 1. Then Overhaul starts about to take off one of his gloves, and Eri sees this, and he's like, and then Aries like walks away, like pushes away from Dream, and kind of walks and Overhaul takes her by the hand, and they walk away. And Dream, and let's say Naya already informed the two about who Chisaki is, or Overhaul is. And Dream's like, that was interesting. And Deku was like, yes it is. And they kind of radio into Night Eye, because let's say they had like comms, I think. And then like, basically they tell Night Eye what just happened. Then the whole thing with Kirishima happens and all that stuff. So, big meeting with all the stuff. Big meeting happens, they form a plan to raid the Overhaul's base to get Eri back and to restrain Overhaul and everyone that works with him. Basically, all the stuff plays out to canon. Basically. Then the day of the raid happens. How am I gonna do this? They break through the front gate because they have a search warrant, technically. So technically, they're allowed to do this. They break through the front gate, and then everyone, Overhaul and all his guys, are just like completely caught off guard by this because they weren't expecting this. So everyone's just trying to speedy evacuate, and basically it all plays out to canon. What's the dude? The dude with the what's his face? The dude with the Quirk, I think it is. He gets taken down. Basically, it all plays out to canon until the Overhaul fight between Deku and Overhaul. Basically, it all plays out to canon till that fight, which we will be covering in the next part. So, just giving you a little cliffhanger. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Peace.